No pressure.
Back in about 15
Yo.
minutes.
Comes back 30 minutes ago.
What's up, everyone that is watching?
fuck.
You know, we're gonna pop off today. The meeting today, right now, this hour is the best meeting.
God
So
damn it,
tune in,
Ayame.
and we're gonna
Ayame.
get your
Ayame.
things.
I made it back, don't worry.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Like and
Ready
subscribe.
to win off the rails.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Smash that like icon.
Smash the follow button.
Don't forget to join Sword Scabbard to get rid of all those advertisements we have.
Oh god. That's gonna happen, isn't it?
Yep.
I wonder if I can make the website
Temporal
play a
ad
Gilded
agency.
Scabbard video every 2
Just
minutes.
just
Oh
play
my
like a theme song for Gilded Scabbard.
I'll secretly sneak it in, and then while we're doing the next meeting, every 2 minutes during the meeting, my ad will pop up.
Just write a custom script where it pops up, plays a little jingle.
Alrighty. We are at the top of the hour. Hello, Temporal Sword. I am your Legacy Officer, Kamed. I am someone who is in charge of many of the minigames that we run at the Discord, and I also am an Omni Gatherer and Crafter, so if you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask. And I will go ahead and pass it on to another Legacy, and we'll go with the good old Techno.
Yeah, everybody, I'm Techno. Sorry. I'm Tech. I am the Legacy Officer for Fallen. That is our 5.0 FC. I very much am big into the glam game in Final Fantasy. I'm an Omni Crafter and Gatherer. I do White Mage and Dark Knight as the two classes I like to do. So you ever got any questions about that kind of stuff, definitely let me know. Hit me up. I'd be more than happy to help you with it. I run an event called Tech's Glam Jam that's on hiatus this month because we're in the process of moving. That'll pick back up next month, where you get a chance to do a full makeover with me free of charge for you, and get a bargain for your bird, and it's pretty cool, fun stuff, and I might talk about that a little bit later too. But yeah, that's me, so I'll hand it off to Hug.
Hi, I'm Huggy Cactus. I'm the Legacy Officer from Mortal Sword, also known as 1.0. I run lots of map parties. I'm an Omni Gatherer. I gather for most of our major projects. I'm a server at the cafe, and I do a lot of behind-the-scenes work. I'll pass it off to you, Perry.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Perry Pennington, getting ready for Sword Cafe over here. I do a lot of administrative things in the background. I farm prizes for you guys. I have put together a super awesome ninja sword techies group comprised of myself, Calic, Akula, Dextrous. And let's see, what else do I do? I also raid sometimes. I know Warrior and Dragoon and Scholar fairly well, so if you need help with those classes, I'm happy to help. I'm a Discord moderator, so if you see something up with Discord or need help, feel free to message me or any of the other moderators, actually. And sometimes I stream on this Twitch channel. Please like and subscribe. Someone else go.
Alrighty, we will go ahead and move on to the officers and 4.0, and I'm going to go ahead and tag it to Ayame.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, your boy Ayame here, and I do the mount farms, any shenanigans on our FC. I do it with you guys, and what else? I do crafting. All I do is craft. By the way, if you want things done for crafting, just give me a shout. I will try to craft it for you, and that will be 100% done. And anything about Ishgard restoration, let me know. I will give you stuff for that as well. And I will pass it towards Dextrous.
Hey, I'm Dextrous Zagra. I'm a Paladin and Samurai main. I love the Golden Saucer, tanking, and raiding. Welcome to the brief period of time where I'm not raiding 5 days a week, so I'll take it all in. Hoping to start Uwu soon and lose my mind in there. I run the Gilded Scabbard, which is a fun, relaxing social event at the Golden Saucer. I like to hang out with people and talk to them on Discord, so if you ever see me in there, hop in and say hey. I will pass this on off to Mishan.
Hello, Temporals. This is Mishan Rathclaw. You know me from Breakfast Club, but I also do a little RP and Ricky Ticky Tavern. I like to raid, but I like to do the old stuff generally. I just found out this week that apparently I do not have all my doggos, so I probably will be looking around for dog parties. Ayame. And generally, I also, the biggest thing I've been doing the last month is working on my crafting. I've got like 6 different crafters that I'm bringing up at once. So you'll probably see me a little more online, but I may not be chatting as much because I'm concentrating. All right, I'm going to send this over to Salty. Go, Salt.
Hey everyone, I'm Salty. I think I basically got everything up to about 50, so if you need any advice from general classes, you can feel free to ask me. I can probably help you out, at least with the beginning stuff, and help you figure out what kind of classes you might like to play if you're not sure. I'm also an Omni Crafter and Gatherer. I got everything to 80, so if you need any kind of help, like with gear, I'm more than happy to craft gear for people for free. I'll even get you some 510 stuff as long as you bring these supplies, and I'll do my best to get you a HQ of that. So far, I've been 100% on that, but we'll see. I also run the Sword Art online contest. I'll probably explain what that is later on in this meeting, and I think that's pretty much it. I think I'll go ahead and give it to Elliot.
Hey, I'm Elliot, or Elle. I am the newest officer in the group, so I'm still learning the ropes a bit, but typically my contributions are running one of the regular map parties on Saturday mornings, and helping out at Cafe, which is later tonight, and we'll get to that later too. And also, I work on the Sword magazine, which we're trying to get an issue out for this month as soon as we can, but hopefully you'll see that soon. And otherwise, I'm usually hanging out in front of the yard, feeding the chocobos, making sure that people have what they need in terms of wanting to dye their chocobos or without onions and that sort of thing. And I love helping running the low-level content. But that's it for me, so I will pass it back to Camille.
Alrighty. And me being who I am, apparently not following the outline, I forgot one thing. I'm going to explain quickly about a Temporal Sword and the rest of the Alliance. So you might have noticed that there are lots of sword tags running around, and not all of them are belonging to Temporal, and some of you who are new might be wondering why. We are an alliance of 5 FCs. The first one that was made was Mortal, second, Immortal, third, Eternal, us, being 4 is Temporal, and 5 is Fallen. We decided to make this alliance because before probably a decent amount of you started playing this game, there was something called the Crystal Apocalypse, where the servers were changing, and then Marlborough was being transferred over to the more RP data center with the other worlds there. And we wanted to make sure that we had an in-house party finder to do all those dungeons and raids, and make sure we have a good collection of raiders and crafters to help each other out. So yeah, that is the reason why we made the 5 FCs. And also, it gives more opportunity for people to become officers, because the more spread out, the more people have a chance to shine within their own community. So it seems to be working well, knock on wood, and we will be moving on. So this month we have a quarterly event going on right now, the room decorating contest. So I believe that's ending at the end of this month. If you have any questions about that, please contact Sylvie. He is on the Discord. And the theme is your shop. Whatever, like what kind of shop you would ever dream of running, make it in your FC room. awesome prizes for that. So please be sure to check that out. Is there any more special events going on this month in particular that I'm missing? I will take silence as a no. Good job, me. All right, let's go. All right. So next we're going to be going to the website. If you guys want to follow along, I'll go ahead and post it in the free company chat. This is the Sword website. This is where you get a whole lot of information, especially with our calendar and all the things that we provide.
Especially because you posted Chocobo services, the best services.
It's true. We love our chocobos here, and chickens and geese.
All birds.
So we provide Thavnarian onions when they're ready to be leveled up. You will need those when they're level 10 or higher. Maximum level is 20, and we also provide all the food that you need to change the color of your chocobo. We love desert yellow, but we do not require you to keep the desert yellow. You should have it whatever color you like the most. All right, and next we'll be talking about the crafting and crystals. So we have shards, crystals, and clusters that we have in our FC chest. If there's anyone who is low on those and just needs a few to get through some crafting projects or leveling up your gatherers, please, your crafters, please message an officer, and we would be happy to get those out for you and give you a good amount to get you by. We do provide buying an FC room. I was talking about this earlier, the FC room decorating contest. If you are new to the game and might not have a whole bunch of gil to spend, and you are tight on gil, we will provide the 300k it takes to buy an FC room. We would love for you to buy one in the FC. It does not give back to the FC, unfortunately, but we want to be able to provide something for you guys, the members. And we also love to have so much people participating in the FC decorating contest. And let's see, and we have our buff schedule. So in the Discord and under our bulletin, we have our schedule when buffs are up. So if you want to know exactly when we're having a certain type of buff up, so if you want to save your leveling crafter day for the time we have the buff up, please wait to do that. If you're planning on teleporting a lot, there is also one of those kind of things where it decreases the rate. So be mindful of the buffs, and we try to put them up as soon as they go down. If it does seem to go down, please just ping an officer or just contact one of us, and we'd be happy to help you and put the buffs back up. And we would thank you very much for keeping us on our toes. We also have Sullen here. Yeah. Do you want to go ahead and talk about your taxi service really quick?
Sure. The Aether Current taxi service is called the Sky Riders. It is a service that I came up with some little bit ago, and I really couldn't be able to do it alone. So I'm very grateful for all the wonderful volunteers that help me get people serviced as they requests come in. The concept is that we the people that provide the service have multi-person mounts. We will pick you up, get you in a party, and find out which of the discoverable Aether Currents you are missing, cart you around, and in short order, you have your wings, so you can fly around like all the rest of us.
Alrighty. The fashion kits, I don't think Appa or Viana is in here, but we provide fashion report kits. If you're wondering what that is, basically there's a small group of people, including me, that do the theory crafting or look up the past results of other fashion reports, and we try to get the points, the 80-point kits ready. And what you do is it's a great way to get 60k MGP for free. All you have to do is show up during the times we do fashion report giveaways, which is also happening at the Sword Cafe, which I will talk about in a moment. And all you have to do is show up, ask for a kit, we give it to you, you present yourself to the Mask Rose, easy 60k MGP right there, and it's weekly. So please take advantage of that. Our team works very hard to make sure that we have enough kits for everyone. And if 100-point kits are available for those who need the title, you only need it once. We try to do our best to provide some of those, but some weeks are just impossible to do because some of them might be dungeon drops or things that we cannot really trade to you. So You might need to wait an extra week or two to get the 100-point kits. Gardening services. Will, are you in here? And if you are, you want to go ahead and talk a little bit about that? Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
We do offer gardening services. We have 2 of them that we offer. First, we have a watering service where we have a bunch of volunteers go around and water plots. Like if you are unable to water them every day, you can ask us and we can water your plants for you. We also have a gardening starter kit where we give you seeds and fertilizer and soil as well for different crops. And I also offer mentoring for gardening if you would like that.
Alrighty, thank you. Tech, if you want to go ahead and talk about your Glam Jam a little bit.
Sure, I can do that. So, hey again, it's Tech. So, for my Glam Jam, it's a monthly event that I do at the beginning of the month or the middle of the month, depending on where the situation is. I'll post a announcements in Discord. There'll be an emoji on it. You just click on that emoji, and you'll be entered into win this makeover.
Right.
So the way it works is whenever, if you're new to the game, if you've never done Glam before, if you've never really been Glam savvy, and you're just interested in getting into it or trying it out, then definitely enter into that. If you win, you get to choose one of 3 different ways to do it. You can pick an item in the game that you really like, that you think looks really good, but you've never really been able to do much with it. We'll build a Glam that kind of is built around that one item. Number 2, you can go on to the Yorzy collection, which is a website that a lot of the community goes to show off new Glam stuff that they've tried to put together and things like that. Find one that you really like, you can pick it out, and then we'll build that Glam together, go in dungeons, crafting, whatever it takes to actually make the items. The last one is actually my favorite. You can just give me the reins 100%, and I will ask you a few questions, kind of see what you like and everything, and I'll build you a Glam from scratch, one that I think that you'll really enjoy. Once that's done, you'll get a barding for your birdie. I'm sure that you guys actually really enjoy that because, Bird 0.0 and everything. Once you get your barding, then your glorious Comet actually will help me with a photo shoot for you. You'll get some cool photos. We'll post them in the screenshots contest or screenshots channel, and you'll get them to save to keep for in the future. And you get a real cool Glam out of it. So definitely, if you've never really done Glam or you're interested in it, hit that emoji whenever you see the announcement go up, and you might win.
All right, thank you very much. And some of the services that we were talking about earlier, how Willow was talking about gardening kits and things like that, and when I was talking about fashion reports, we have so much going on at the Sword Cafe, which I'll talk about next, which is happening after this meeting at the top of so 11 p.m. Eastern, so 10 Central. I recommend you highly go there. Sword Cafe offers raid food, gathering food, crafting food, and then they also provide the pots that also go with those classes. Provide a decent amount of any of those. All you have to do is show up, go to the basement, sit down, a server will get to you, and you will order your food there. On the ground floor, the first floor, we have a whole bunch of booths set up. We have things to help out with. We have the Chocobo booth. We have the housing booth. We have manipulation kits booth, and so many things going on. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick, actually. So we have gardening services, crafting and gathering kits, housing services, Chocobo services, crafting commission and crystals, fashion report kits, minion giveaways, and then, of course, we have our sword band, where we have a lot of our bards within the Alliance play there, and we have quite a few who go from 4.0 there, one of them being Althania, one of them being Bobsicle, and of course we have some others who show up every there as well. I just got a message really quick, sorry. All right. So yeah, that's all the services I believe that Sword provides. I hope that we gave some information that people might have not have known of or have been reminded of. please take advantage of everything that we provide. We work very hard, and the more people who use the services, we know that we're doing a great thing for our members. So next, we will go on to events. So the first one I see that we do weekly is expeditions. So there's things like Eureka, Boja, and we have a few people who help out with those type of things. We have Nozra and 3.0 who helps out with leveling up your characters in Eureka if you're really looking into doing that. And with Boja, we have Nozra again and Sirius and Valina, all helping out with people who are looking into going into there and leveling up and trying to get your relics potentially. All right, we have... Next, I'll call on Mishan for this because it's going to be the Frolicsomness, beginning with Breakfast Club, if you'd like to talk about that, Mishan.
Thank you, Kamed. Yeah, we've done Breakfast Club now for probably almost a year if you count Vale and Saturn. They were the two that started Breakfast Club back late last spring, I think. Anyway, we've been running it ever since. We've made a few changes to it, and there may be some changes coming up for the next month. I'll have to talk to my regulars and see what they want to do. At any rate, we run on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Those are the regular, more traditional days that we do it, and we run from 11 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock Central for 2 hours. You have three choices. You have fates, usually 80 level fates, roulettes, and of course maps. And generally maps are the ones that seem to be the choices, but that could change next month with this event coming up, and it may work well inside of our choices, but I'll do a little more planning on that later. Fridays, we do something called Flashback Fridays, which means we do level 70s maps. That would be the Gazelle Skin maps. And on Sunday, we run 80s maps again, generally for folks that are not able to come on the weekdays. And we usually have quite a turnout. We've been averaging the last couple of months 2 parties a day. There have been several days where we've had 3 parties, and that's been fantastic. You can make a lot of money, but some days you're just glad to make a little pocket change. We do a lot of things socially, and that's really the main push of Breakfast Club is the social nature of our runs. I'll give this back to Kamed. Thank you, Kamed.
Of course. Also going off the Breakfast Club, Elliot, do you want to go ahead and talk about your event a little bit?
Yeah, so while it wasn't initially planned to be one of the Breakfast Club, this is technically, I guess it's technically almost like Breakfast Club extended family at this point, but I was inspired by Mishan and wanted to have an early morning event, and on Saturday mornings targeted toward younger, or lower, sorry, not younger, lower level players, and so I have a regular 60s maps party on Saturday mornings. We don't have a choice like that is usually there for Breakfast Club. I do go through 60s maps, just for the Heavensward expansion, and it's the first set of party maps you can do. We tend to get a lot of people who are new to maps that come out to, test the waters a little bit or figure out what this maps thing that everyone is talking about is. On top of that, it's a really good way of making some quick money, especially in a group party and with everybody donating maps. It adds up very quickly. And yeah, we mostly just hang out as well. Main point of the 60s maps being that it tends to be easier than some of the others is that we just hang out and have a nice morning together.
All right, thank you. We also have Midnight Munchies for those who are night owls or love to play more towards the night, or if you're from another section of the world, Ayame, Australia over there, might be more for you as well. So please check the Frolicsomness out. There's a whole bunch of things you could do. Mostly it's maps, but sometimes it's mount farms as well. We also have rainbow runs, which is in the Pride community. If you do not know about that and want to be part of it, please message an officer or a moderator in the Discord, and we'll be happy to give you the role, so you guys can start doing that. All right, next, hold to your horse, your chocobos, I guess, and let's talk about Gilded Scabbard, Dectress.
It's me again, Dr. Zagra from Temporal 4.0. I run an event called The Gilded Scabbard, where I run around with others doing gates for MGP. Gates are unique fates at the Golden Saucer that run every 20 minutes, where you play minigames and win MGP. Between running the gates, we race chocobos. If you've never raced a chocobo before, well then, you're in for the ride of a lifetime. Super easy, lots of fun, and everyone is welcome. We hang out in the Gilded Scabbard voice chat and just chill and talk while racing and participating in gates. Sometimes we talk about in-game stuff or talk about midnight snacks and start getting really hungry as I talk for food for no reason. We take a quick break in the middle of the event, hit up the fashion report for that sweet 66k MGP. That's right. Fridays, you get those free fashion kits, and you get an extra 6k from that FC jackpot buff. And yes, we get extra MGP for gates, racing, and even the CACpot stuff, because that buff is amazing. My event is every Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. Join me this week as we watch the Fan Festival while having fun. Can you go the distance in the leap of faith? Make the cut and the slices right. Join late, leave early, stay for 2 hours, or bail after 2 minutes. Ping me in-game on Discord, hit me up in voice chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's make that MGP rain and get all those mounts, minions, and glams. The Guild Scabbard is not responsible for missing items in the Chocobo race, failing to get the gold cactar, trying to follow me during the slices right, failing to understand triple triad rules, or being upset that the new gate isn't Blitzball related.
Alrighty. Excellent. We also have Glam Contest. Is turned a little bit more to bi-monthly. Perry, if you did want to talk about it a little bit, if not, I can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I can talk about it. Hey guys, it's Perry Pennington, Legacy Officer of 2.0. So I co-host the Glam Contest with Saturn, and we are doing it bi-monthly now, so keep an eye out for when we announce what the next one is. But for those of you that have never been to or been a part of a Glam Contest or know what a Glam Contest is, it's basically a fashion show, and we put together a theme. We've done various themes in the past. We've done Disney themes, we've done high school stereotype themes, we've done Earth, Wind, Fire, Water as a theme. The last one we did was I'm blue, if I were green I would die. It was a blue theme, anything to do with the color blue or blue mage or anything blue. And so we put together a theme, and you put together an outfit in-game, a glamour, that you think fits that theme, and you can even deck out your minion pet as well to be part of it. Some people put together a role-playing skit or something like that, but all that's really required, you don't have to do all that. All that's really required is you put together a glam that you feel like fits the theme in your own way, and then you just explain it to us on the contest. You sort of strut your stuff on stage, you explain why you think that glam fits the theme, and you can do it either over voice, or you could just type it out if you're too shy. No worries, and we will read it out, because we stream the event as well. And so once everyone has gone up and presented their glams that they feel like fits the theme, myself and Saturn and a few top secret judges will deliberate on who the winners are, and we typically place the winners into several different categories. We've got Best in Show, FC Leader's Pick, Most Unique, Cutest, Funniest, Sexiest, and then typically we will make up more categories on the fly because there's so many good contestants and we feel bad, and so we just make up more categories so more people can get prizes. But the prizes are generally very, very good. They range from expensive MOG station codes, that you have to pay IRL money for, to expensive in-game glams, as well as other like mounts and things in the game as well that can also be quite pricey, as well as gil and other things. So it's definitely worth your time to come. And it's just even if you don't enter, like it's fun to come out and see what everybody has put together. So highly recommended. If you want to see some previous ones, go to our Twitch channel or the YouTube channel, and some of the older ones are still up for you to watch. And yeah, come on out when the next one's announced.
Awesome. This would be a good transition to talk about some of our minigames, because one of our minigames is also involving glam. Begone, if you're in here, if you want to go ahead and talk about the screenshot one.
What a coincidence, I am in here. So, I have taken over the Screenshot Glam contest. If you don't know what that is, you glam your character, take a screenshot. I know, crazy, right? So, this month, in honor of Memorial Day, our theme is Heroes of Eorzea. Salty is also running something similar with his event, which I don't know if he's talked about yet, but he will talk about it if he hasn't already. But yeah. I didn't really have a spiel set up for that one.
Oh, that's all good. It's a good transition to going into the Sword Artist Online contest, which is also monthly. Salty, if you would like to go ahead and talk about that a little bit.
Mentioned before, I run the Sword Artist Online contest. We do a monthly contest where you can draw or write a story and submit it into the Sword Artist channel. At the end of the month, we will judge, and the more interest we have, the more winners we'll have, the better the prizes will be. This month, the theme is the Grand Company, Heroes of the Grand Companies. You know, that is the Maelstrom, the what's the old one? I want to call it the
Twin Adder, Immortal Flames.
Yeah, Twin Adder, Immortal Flames. You can glam up that. You can do drawings. It doesn't have to be for any kind of NPCs. It can be just general. I just kind of want to do a Memorial Day themed thing for the Final Fantasy. If you want to do something for a person in your own life, you can either try to put them as a Grand Company member, or I'm not going to tell you can't do something for a family member and just leave it in as a real life thing. You can go ahead and like honor a member in your own life and post that as art in the contest. That's fine for me. Yeah, I think that's more or less what we need to talk about for that. I think I'm good.
All right, thank you very much. We have a whole bunch more mini games. I'll talk about some of the ones that I run. I do hide and seek, I do parkour challenge, and I do time attack. All of them running about the same way. I will pose you a challenge, and I need you to take a screenshot once you've completed it and put it in the respective game with the number 1 through 999, and I will roll the week after, and whoever is the closest will win the 500k. Time attack is a little different. Whoever gets the fastest time will get a bonus 250k for doing that. And for hide and seek, whoever wins, I give them the option to pick the new hide and seek spot. Usually people have a lot of fun with that, try to be challenging to their fellow members. We also have the blue games, but I believe Sylvax is not in here, so I'll talk a little bit about that. So if you're someone who loves and enjoys playing as a blue mage, we have the blue games there where you do the Gold Star Challenge at the Master Carnival. Whoever has the highest amount of points will win the first place prize, and there's also whoever is the fastest time will get a little bonus as well. So you might have the most points, but you also might be the slowest, so you might not get that little extra guild here and there. We also have Sel, if you want to talk about your Wandering Warrior of Light really quick.
Sure. The Wandering Warrior of Light is kind of a twist on hide and seek like Comeds, except instead of just finding a particular location, you're also trying to find specific items or landmarks in that particular location to have in your shot. And if you don't happen to be particularly good at hide and seek, you can just tune in and read it for the story, since it is an ongoing set of short stories where an adventurer was staying at an inn, found some journals left behind by the Warrior of Light because, well, they're not always completely on top of everything because of their chaotic lifestyle. And they thought it was going to be a wonderful idea to literally follow in their footsteps. Hijinks and chaos ensues, and we have what we have. There's several. I currently have three prizes that given out. It runs for 2 weeks. There's the first find prize, and then 2 random draw prizes based on the number that you pick for yourself between 1 and 999. Also related to the items that you need to have in the picture. And occasionally there's a bonus prize, such as this. We're in the middle of the 2-week period right now, and there's a bonus prize of a Hunting Hawk minion with story related to that as to how I got a hold of it and the fact that I need to find it a new home. So please come enjoy yourself, get a good read, and indulge your inner explorer.
All right.
Back to you, Kamed.
Thank you. We also have Who's That NPC, ran by Shars. He will do a little bit of a poem as a clue of who we are looking for, and all the NPCs that he does is all in Realm Reborn. So just listen to what NPCs have to say, because he usually goes off of what they usually say or what they're doing. So while you're playing through the game, just keep a keen eye on some of them in particular. If you find the NPC he's talking about, if you're the first one to find it, you get bonus gil. And then same with the other games like I run, you just post a picture with a number, and he'll roll, and whoever is closest will win the 500k. And then there's the Shars Fishing Extravaganza. I am probably not the best person to talk about this, so
don't
if
worry,
you want to,
Med, I can
there you go.
take care of that for you. So, do you like fishing? I'm sure you do. Who doesn't like fishing? Just ignore the fact that I haven't leveled my fisher at all. So, Shard's Fishing Challenge is a challenge where he teaches you how to master your bait and firmly grip your rod. So, what is the challenge, you might ask? Well, he'll post a specific picture of a fish, and it's your job to catch the biggest or smallest version of the fish. And remember, in this challenge, size does matter. So, all you masturbators out there, grab your rod, catch some fish, and win some awesome prizes.
Thank you very much. And we do have one more minigame that's still a little bit new. It's been around for a month and a half now, I think. Who Wore It Best? Diazlin runs this event. She is a Royal Guard and Immortal Sword. And she will post an item that people have to use in their glam and their picture, and try to make sure it stands out. It's highlighted in the picture. In some way or form. And basically, there's 3 judges, including myself, Tech, and Yuffie, and we go through all the pictures, judging it on lighting, creativity, so many different categories, and give our results to her, and she will tally them up. And the prizes are gil as well. A little bit more than the other minigames because it's bi-weekly. And she usually does 25 people registration. So when you see that announcement, go ahead and click that icon to make sure that you are participating, that it is something that you are interested in. Alrighty, I think that's it for minigames. We have a whole bunch, so please look in. That is a great way to make gil and to kill some time for those long DPS queues at times. All right, now looking at mount farms. Ayame, since you are our big mount enthusiast here, would you like to talk about that a little bit overall?
Of course, Commander. I am here. It's your boy again, Ayame, the mount farmer. I do crafting and also mount farming. Any mount that you want to get, I probably would have knowledge of it, as that's only what I do all the time, every single time. That's what I do, try to collect mounts. So if you want to if you want to farm some mounts, any trial mounts, we do that every Saturday, 4 p.m. CST. Sorry, guys. The time zones confuse me, so I'm sorry if I do mess up the time zones. But it's a CST, and we do that every Saturday. And any trials that you guys want to run, if it's horses, which is ARR, if you want some birds, Heaven's Ward, or some dogs for Stormblood, just let us know. Right now, we're doing some learning parties for Hades so that we can farm it, so that we all learn it together, progress together, and farm together. Because the FC that farms together stays together. You know what I mean? Cool. Back to you, Kimed.
Thank you very much. And that is almost it for events, but we still have raid learning as well. I don't know if Flame is in. Flame, yes, you are. Cool.
Yeah.
If you would like to talk about that, go ahead and take it away.
Sure. So, hi, I'm Flame Zero from 5.0, The Fallen Sword. I host raid learning parties. What raid learning parties are they are level 80 endgame content. So basically, what they are is they're the Savage tier. That's pretty well the hard content in the game, the hard fights in the game. What I do is I take you in there. I teach you the fight. I tell you what you need to do. I answer any questions you might have. I provide a nice, relaxing environment for everyone. Non-toxic. I'll call the fight for you. I host mine. I have 2 events. I have my current raid tier learning party, so 9 through 12 on Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Time, and I have a Throwback Thursday event, which I'll take you through E4S. Currently, it's E4S at 8 p.m. Central Time on Thursdays. I'll be switching over to E8S in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So look forward to that. There's also another raid learning party in the on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time, hosted by Victoria in 3.0 for the current raid tier. He's currently only doing 9 and 10, but if you can't make my time, then that's another option for you. My learning parties get streamed on the Sword Twitch, so if you don't want to jump in right away, then you can take a look and see what goes on in them. So that's an option for you. All we require is you have the normals unlocked and done, and have the minimum item level, which is like 500 gear, 510 gear, whichever, depending on the fight. I believe Deck has something in the works coming up here too. Pass it off to him.
I'm back, and this time it's not Golden Saucer related. Interested in extremes or savage raiding? Need someone to teach you the mechanics? Need your mommy? How about a daddy? I'll be your daddy. Dr. Zagra and Noja Group presents Sugar Daddy Savage Raiding. Whether it's GIL or MGP, you've got me. We've got the training you need to learn those fights. Savages, extremes, you want to learn, I want to teach. Thursdays, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern. Believe in the me that believes in you. Master the mechanic, the panic mechanic, and let's get this learning party started. Prepare to wipe, and wipe again. We may be rich, but you'll be there to pay your own repair bills. This message has been brought to you by OmniCrafters. OmniCrafters, when you don't want to leave an instance to repair. OmniCrafters. Thank you for your time.
Let's go.
We also have Unlockapalooza with Althania. I believe we have you in this room at the moment. If you want to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. Hey everyone, it's Althania Rafnar. I run Althania's Unlockapalooza every Wednesday from 7 to 9 Central Time. It rotates through each of the expansion's raid tiers every week. So 1 week we'll do Alexander, 1 week we'll do Omega, 1 week we'll do Eden. It's to get people their normal clears. so that they can go on and do Savage content. It's a super chill event. Come out and get your normal clears, get some pets, get some minions, have a lot of fun.
All
And
right.
I will hand it back to you, Komet.
Yep, and going off of that, going through the Unlockapalooza, you can then move on to Jebediah's event if you want to talk about that a little bit.
Of course, I would love to, Komet. Hello, everyone. I'm Jebediah Spices. I am one of the Mortal Sword or 1.0 officers. Every Friday at 7 p.m. EDT, I host a Blast from the Past event in which I take you, yes, you, into the Alexander raids and the Omega raids in an attempt to get everyone mounts. I will teach you the entire fights, and we will smash these bad guys into the ground, and you will collect danger noodles and other robotic machinations. I think that's it. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much. We also provide the near raid parties. Dectris, do you want to talk a little bit about that since you're slightly taking control for now?
Yeah. So on Tuesdays, I forgot to post about it. I was going to post about it earlier. We do the Pantsless Near raids where we run through the current Near raid, which is Paradigm's Breach. Yes, I think so.
Yes.
And so we do that at 6 p.m. Eastern each Tuesday so that people can get their coin. Basically, if you run each one of the near raids, you'll get a coin from each one, and you can use those coins to get yourself a free upgrade item for the current tier gear.
Alrighty. So yeah, be on the lookout for that and sign up. It's always a fun time with as many sources as we can get in there. And now for talking about Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High, Begone.
Oh boy, this is where I shine. So, do you like to go deep? I like to go deep. How deep do you like to go? I'm, of course, referring about deep dungeons. Get your mind out of the gutter. So, join Mama Mel and Papa Thought as we run you through Heaven on High and Palace of the Dead. So, what's a deep dungeon, you might ask? A deep dungeon is just like a regular dungeon, but instead of going through, you go down or up, depending on which dungeon you're going through. In Palace of the Dead, it goes down on us. And at HOH, it goes up on us. A little something for everybody. So, what do? We fight monsters and dinosaurs and mimics and explosions and landmines and more landmines and so many landmines, all while searching for pieces of the Horde. Now, what's the Horde, you might ask? The Horde is hidden pieces of loot hidden throughout various floors of both Palace and HOH. What you do is you collect those pieces, you go outside, talk to a nice lady who will examine your sack and make sure that you leave with an empty sack, and who doesn't like that? So, what can you get from these sacks? Well, it's simple. You can get materia, fireworks, glands, fireworks, minions, fireworks, mounts, fireworks. Did I mention fireworks? Anyways, I'm pretty sure I did. And same with Heaven on High. Tons of landmines and fireworks. So join Papa Thought and Mama Mel every Saturday and Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as we run both Palace and HOH.
All right, thank you very much. Now, I know this was a whole bunch of information thrown at you in this meeting, but there is good news. If you go to the Sword website, we do have a calendar. So if you forgot some of the times that were discussed during all this time, just go right over there, and it has all the events that we have and what times they start. And they should be on your time zone when you click on it, so even better. All right, am I missing anything at the moment, ladies and gentlemen?
You're missing
Oh,
the one and the only.
The one and only Apollo with our RP event. If you would
Hi,
like to
everyone.
go ahead.
I'm Apollo, also called Polly, the Cookie Queen of 4.0. I run the Ricky Tiki Tavern RP event on Fridays from 6:30 to 8:30 Eastern Central Time. We travel around Eorzea. You can bring yourself. You can watch. You can have a whole backstory. You can just have 3 lines of "I'm just here because I want to be here." And we take care of things that maybe the Warrior Light has missed on his journeys or her journeys through Eorzea. Come, it's a great time. You don't need experience. If you want to try out role playing, just let me know.
Alrighty. Awesome. Now, am I missing anything, guys? I'd feel bad if I missed
Housing?
one or two people. Housing?
Kellic? Yeah.
Is Calic in here right now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Everyone, I'm Calix Wilhelm, officer from 5.0, and I invite you to join me in one of the hardest Savage content in the game, Housing Savage. If you are interested to learn more and become an amazing housing raider, head over to Housing Channels and join the community, as well as participate in our events and services, such as if you would like to get notified whenever a new plot opens, go to the role and events assignment channel to get yourself that role, be notified there. Housewarming kits, we also offer that for new homeowners. Housing giveaway, we just started, and the theme is C. Every month, I will be giving away 9 housing items for each winner. 5 winners. And Blue House Tours, which I think Kalara Silvermist is here too to explain. And don't forget to stop by the housing booth for the cafe.
Kalara's not in here.
Is Kalara here? Oh yeah, Kalara's there.
Well, Clara's in. Clara can go ahead and explain a little bit in chat. Yep, go ahead and type that. So please be respectful to Clara as they're typing. Don't try to spam too much so we can read all the information. Anything else while that is happening?
I talk about Glam Grind real quick.
Go ahead.
So Glam Grind is a weekly event, except for this Monday because I have an IRL obligation. But I'm going to make it up to you guys later this month. So you can send me if there's a piece of gear that you've been trying to get from a dungeon and the queue times are just too long or so long and you're just not having fun with, you can message me, Athena Mistborn. And I take submissions all week. I pick a winner on Sunday, and we run their dungeon Monday night, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern, right before the cafe. We have a good time. It's more of a social event. We chat glam and whatever else we feel like talking about and have a lot of fun. Mr. Jebediah Spices and I have started doing a monthly team-up event. And this month, we are going to be doing a teach-in farm for Memoria Mazaria. Signups are not open yet. Look for that announcement later this month.
Alrighty. Something I did forget to talk about. Lotto. The Lotto helps us out immensely. The Lotto is a half pot jackpot basically for the one lucky winner, and then depending on how much we raise, we also have tiered prizes that go up to 5 tiers. Obviously, the higher we go, the bigger the prizes. They really help us pay for our minigames, pay for our FC events and games. So please look into that. And Clara did post her thing every third Tuesday of the month, 8:30 Central. Free stuff. Come along with them to visit your fellow sorties' homes and chill and get free stuff. Any questions, please ask them or Calic. And there we go. All right. Without further ado, it is now time for promotions. We have a whole bunch of people we have our eyes on, but don't quite fit the requirements yet. So please don't be discouraged if you did not get promoted this time around. We have 3 honor guard nominations and 3 officer promotions today. It's pretty crazy. It's crazy, right? Right. Alrighty. So starting off with honor guard. We would like to, this person recently just joined 4.0, also known as Temporal Sword, but they were a huge help in the recent Sword FC they were in. They got a whole bunch of copy and good nominations, so we'd like to give Max Tayun promotion to Honor Guard. So congratulations to Max. If I could have someone in the Discord do that for me and someone in an officer in game, please promote. That'd be fantastic. Thank you very much.
Do it in game.
Thank you.
Discord.
All right. The next honor guard promotion is someone who's been super active in chat, been very helpful. I always, like every time I log in, I see him hanging out at the FC house. We'd like to promote Taro Misu Taro. I think I said the name right. I don't know, to honor guard. So Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Going along the same lines, this next person who has been going to a decent amount of the events. I see them at Sword Cafe almost all the time. They're also super active when they're online. So we'd like to promote Artemis Luna, who is also known as Renoa, to Arnagard.
Congratulations.
Dancing rodents.
Like I said, we have our eyes on a whole bunch of people, but don't quite fit the requirements yet. We see so many active and helpful people. Just need to stay here a little bit longer, and please keep up the good work. We would love to promote you guys to Arnagard, so please don't be discouraged if you weren't promoted this month. Now for the fun part, the officer promotions.
Oh man.
This first person has been super helpful. One of the main things that they do is they provide a service at the cafe. I'm not going to go too far into it because then you'll probably guess who they are. But we would like to promote Bildayar to officer. Congratulations,
You made it, bud.
This next person is someone who just talked recently, who was a Royal Guard, but they have been doing their Unlockapalooza and has also been super active. And being a bard at the cafe, would like to promote Althania to officer. Alrighty, and last but not least, someone we have cherished and have adored their whole time being in 4.0. They've been here for such a long time, but had to step down for real life. But school is finally over, so we can re-promote them. We would like to bring back Apollo to being an officer. Congratulations. All right, any of you three, is there anything you guys would like to say before we move on to prizes? We gotta get there really soon, so if anything, say now or forever hold your peace.
Speech.
Speeches.
Do it.
Speech.
Hi everyone, I'm Polly. As you all know, eat lots of cookies, be awesome. I give free hugs. That's my speech.
Clear, concise, and accurate.
Alrighty. Now
I
prizes.
only have one thing to say.
Oh.
Salty, there's now a Lala officer in Temporal.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And we gotta get ready for cafe, so we gotta do prizes. So listen up.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's go real quick. Everybody, if you're listening to my voice and you're in the Temporal Sword, go to Discord on the left-hand side. Scroll all the way to the top of Discord underneath the Welcome to Sword category. You will see the giveaways channel has been made visible to you magically. In that channel, you'll see I've posted a screenshot of tab 1 of your FC chest. It's important to note that during this giveaway, all the items in the chest are available for the giveaway, including any mounts, minions, emotes, bardings, and glams that you see. Even more importantly, the bottom row is filled with color-coded flowers that represent items that we cannot physically place into the chest, such as Mog Station codes and Gil. The yellow flowers represent Kemed's favorite mount, the Neza Chariot mount. The red flowers represent the Washoy emote. Orange flowers is the Cheer Jump emote. Blue flowers is 1,000,000 Gil, and the green flowers is 500k Gil. There are also other mounts in the FC chest, include the Construct 14 identification key, the Albino Caracool mount, which is a cute little sheep, and the Magic Bed is also there as well. To be eligible for entry, just click the ta-da emoji or the streamer emoji underneath the giveaway bot there. Click it once, do not click it twice, and it will make you eligible for entry. In about 13 minutes or so, that is going to roll and select some winners. If you, it's going to randomly select you. If you are selected as a winner, you will be pinged and notified in that giveaways channel. And if you are pinged in the channel and notified, you need to DM or whisper an officer in-game in Final Fantasy XIV, a Temporal Sword officer, with your top 2 choices for prizes. I recommend your top 2 because it is a free-for-all on which officers are able to pull it out of the chest for you first. So giving them your top 2 gives you a higher chance of getting something you actually want. So again, DM an officer in-game in Final Fantasy XIV with your top 2 prizes, not in Discord. DM them in-game. Okay.
And going by that as well, we have a lot of officers who are actually working at the cafe, so please check near the chest. We'll have some officers probably standing around there, so whisper them, because lots of us might be busy, and I would hate for you guys to miss out on prizes right away. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming tonight, and hopefully we see a whole bunch of you at the cafe.
Yeah, see you guys. Goblin Sport 6 Paw Authority.
Apollo or Brill.
Yes. Message me. I got you.